Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your gameplay and overview straight from the Storm Warning dev server for the Su-33. That's right, this is a currently rank 8 battle rating 13.0 jet fighter in the Russian Air Force's tech tree, and is, unfortunately, a squadron vehicle. Yeah, that's right, a squadron vehicle. A vehicle that so many people have been wanting for so damn long is going to be hidden behind either a paywall or an intense grind wall. That absolutely sucks in my opinion, and I'll be releasing kind of a video kind of going further into my feelings about how they've been doing this recently. But either way, if you guys want, definitely subscribe and check that out. I'll probably release it this weekend. But that being said, the Su-33, let's just kind of go over its merits first and foremost. As you can see, incredible stats for the most part. I think its rate of climb might be a touch lower on the stat card. Bear in mind, this is the dev server, so literally everything could change. Stats, the loadouts, the flight models, everything. And so it says it has a 205 meter per second rate of climb. It's probably a touch better than that. I'm not entirely sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But when it comes to its modifications and loadouts, this thing is bonkers. Now, unfortunately, it has no capability to carry active radar homing missiles. That's right, no Fox 3 on this. However, it can carry up to 8 R-27 ERs, 2 R-27 ETs, and up to 6 R-73s, for a grand total of, as you can see here, 12 missiles. Absolutely bonkers. Just look at this thing. It is just loaded to the gills with missiles, but unfortunately, again, it totally lacks any sort of Fox 3, which might make it a bit difficult at this BR, but maybe not. You know, I mean, if you look at the comparable or the same BR, currently same BR, MiG-29G, you look at this, it can only carry up to 6 missiles at most, with only, what, 2 R-27 R1s? ER1s, rather. So, in general, I would still say that this is still going to be a very, very good vehicle if it stays at 13.0. It's just loaded with ordnance. However, again, it might not be when it comes to the game. And, again, it apparently just didn't have the capability to carry Fox 3s. Now, otherwise, it does have a pretty standard loadout for anti-ground. Nothing all too crazy, but that's probably not what most people are going to be using this to do. So, that being said, let's go ahead and get into a match or two, see what this thing can do. But I'm pretty stoked by it, but at the same time, I'm really disappointed that this is a squadron vehicle, in much the same way that I'm disappointed that the BMD-4M is a premium vehicle. But again, I'll release a video on that this weekend. That said, let's get into it. So, immediate first impressions with this full loadout. Bear in mind, it is extremely heavy. We are talking 3,200 kilograms of weight for these 12 missiles. It is pretty slow. So I'm hardly even above 900 kilometers per hour, whereas the Rafale is 7 kilometers or so ahead of me, and the JAS-39 is around 3.5. So, yeah, this thing is not all that fast right away, at least again with this heavy missile loadout. Now, when it comes to its interior, looks pretty good, can't complain. I mean, it does have a helmet-mounted display, which is what this indicator kind of indicates, if that makes any sense. Otherwise, I mean, the interior looks pretty good. Typical, I think, Gaijin quality for the most part. They do a pretty good job of their cockpits when they want to, and when they don't, they give you an impromptu bomber cockpit. Okay, we are going to fire on this EF-2000, basically a Typhoon. One of the great things, though, about this missile is that it is actually really, really good. So despite the fact that it is not Fox 3, the ER missiles are just fantastic. Like, they've got, what, like Mach 4.5, I think, speed. It's just wonderful. And that kind of just goes to show it there. And I still have 4 more. You know, like, you can fire them and still have more than enough to kind of make up for any missiles. And they're also hyper-maneuverable. So I'm going to go ahead and launch one, yeah, you know, just for good measure. Okay. Yeah, I'm just, as you can see, I'm wasting missiles, but being that we are in the dev server, as you can see, there just aren't really many enemies out there. Okay, I'm gonna die, which is fine. But I did launch an R-27 ET, and we got ourselves the hit! We got ourselves the hit! So that said, let's go ahead and, I guess, get into one more real quick match. But basically, I mean, the thing that you're going to have to remember with this aircraft more than anything else is that, yeah, it's really good, but its main attribute is going to be the fact that it's a missile carrier. And so that's really what you're getting with it. You're getting something that can carry 12 missiles. I said, let's just kind of jump in the air one more time and finish this up. But quick video. Westonator, I love you too. Sometimes people do recognize me in game, and when they do, you know, I mean, it's, if you recognize me, you don't have to go out of your way to say something, you know, obviously. But, you know, on the occasion that somebody does, and it could be once every day, sometimes it's once a week, sometimes it's even less than that. But, you know, I always appreciate that. So thank you guys. I mean, without you guys, I would not have a channel, and I just wouldn't be here and able to make videos. So I appreciate it. Every single view, every comment, you know, whether it's positive or not, critical or not, it always means the world to me. But that being said, let's go ahead and fly into this. Okay, we have ourselves our first, I don't know if that's the victim, but let's go ahead and fire an R-27ER at him just because. Now, bear in mind also, I think the R-27ET features... Hey, guys! Yeah, it's pretty much what I say. But I think the R-27ET features IRCCM. Oh, my gosh! Oh, that was just a MiG. Okay, I thought that was something more impressive than what it actually ended up being. Not a big deal, though. You know what? I thought I got a double kill. Oh, Lord. No biggie. Ooh, that was nasty, though. That was just dirt nasty. Oh, my goodness. Ooh. Okay. I'll celebrate that. I like the thrust vectoring on that. Oh, Lord. Okay, any hoodles. They have a few more enemies left. I'm going to probably die, which I don't really mind. But like I said earlier, this vehicle, it's very good. Don't get me wrong, but kind of like the thing at top tier, it's not so much the plane that you are, it's more the missiles that you carry. And I feel like that's kind of exemplified with this. I'm not saying that this is a bad aircraft by any means. It does feel a touch faster than I initially thought it was, but still not all that much. But again, I mean, it is carrying 3,000 pounds of missiles, or kilograms of missiles, so like, what, 60 or 70, 7,200 pounds, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So it's a heavy weight. And as such, I mean... It's a fast vehicle. It seems like it has good radar, helmet-mounted display, all these things. It's gonna be difficult to tell exactly how good this thing is until the update comes out. But I will be releasing that update soon, or my review of this once the update actually comes out, probably within a few days. So that being said, just put on an order, see if we can find somebody. If not, that's fine too. Again, this is like one of those gameplay videos that, while I do, you know, want to show you guys as much as I can, ultimately, it's the dev server. There's only so much I can show, and what I do show is ultimately, or it can be flawed. Not saying that it is, but, you know, we only have like a 75% or an 80% complete view. Sometimes less, sometimes more. That's just unfortunately how it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and launch an ET at this guy, and go. Ooh, we got ourselves an ET kill. That's very nice. And there is another enemy. Don't really know why he's over there. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna. Oh, he just got shot down. Okay, so we only have one enemy left. I got one R-70 or R-27ER left. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire right now. He's, from what I could tell, not actively targeting me, which is fine. I'm not going to complain about that. Now he is, and can I get the kill? I can, but I'm going to die because he has Fox 3s. So that being said, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Apparently somebody said the R30 or Su-33 is amazing. Personally, I think it's really good. It's got a good radar from what I could tell. It's got okay maneuverability. Its speed is a little bit rough, but again, 3,000 kilograms of ordnance is going to do that. But if it's 13.0 and it carries the R-27 ERs, and you can get, what, 6 to 8 of them, depending on your loadout, I feel like this thing can be absolutely dominant at a down tier, and even in an up tier where there are Fox 3s, it can probably still hold its own very, very well. But that said, thanks for watching. If you don't mind, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. Also, this is really cool. I really appreciate all the support. So thanks so much, guys, and take care.